Alright, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to a brand new LEGO Marvel's Avengers video. And today, I'm super duper excited because we are finally going to drop on into some of the custom side of things for LEGO Marvel Avengers. I'm actually really stoked to see what the customization is like in this game. Now, from what I've heard and from what I saw, I think for myself as well, I'm pretty sure they've eliminated the ability to customize big figs, which is a bit like, oh, I wish they would have still had it available. It would have been really awesome if we could have customized some, at least, big figs. Now, again, keep in mind, I'm not 100% certain about that, so we will find out here together whether or not that is the case. So with that in mind, we need to actually fly on over to the helicarrier, so let's use this little boost pad right here. Whoa, look at that. We could never fly that quickly. It's like this is the quickest form of transportation to the helicarrier there. Well, I guess you could just teleport to it right away. But nonetheless, let's go on ahead and head down to the customization room. This is going to be the first one, so I don't really have like too many ideas in mind for what I want to do. I kind of would like to create or recreate maybe some superheroes that are not in the game. Maybe try to recreate them, or maybe even create some like DC characters as well. That's kind of the goal for today. We'll see if we can do that. And going forward, of course, if you have any ideas or suggestions for future episodes of customs that you would like to see for LEGO Marvel Avengers, definitely leave that in the comments section below. Let me know which characters you think we could create. Now, keep in mind, if we are limited to just small characters, that's obviously going to kind of put a little bit of a damper on what we can create. So we'll see here in just a sec whether or not that is the case. I know that this is where you create minifigs. Usually in LEGO Marvel Superheroes, this is where you create minifigs, but then the big characters were customizable in a different area, basically where the Loki chamber is right now. Now, what we see here is if I change from all these different customs, like if we go through them, whoops, I just kind of unselected the wrong one there. You'll see that they're all regular size, so we don't see any big figs a part of this roster, so that's why I don't think they're included in the game, which is a little bit unfortunate, again, as I said before, because I think it would have been awesome if you could have some customization of big figs. I'm not saying you had to have all of them, but like imagine if you could just change like the colors on like Detroit Steel or Ironmonger or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. Nonetheless, let's get rocking, rolling, and let's get to customizing here and see just how much variation we have in terms of customization. So let's go to custom A and see what we got here. All right, so it looks like we have kind of the typical thing that we would expect here in terms of what we can create. So we have the different faces right here. Then we have right here all the different helmets slash hats. So a pretty extensive roster of these, actually. This is actually kind of nice. The one thing I'm concerned about is like when you see something like the hat for White Tiger, can you change the colors of that? I don't think you can. That looks really funny. But that is a bit unfortunate. I kind of wish that you would be able to actually customize that a little bit further. Wow, there are a lot of hair pieces that you could use though, so that's really nice. Let's see, what do we have here? This is probably like different skin tones slash like actual like masks that are painted on, so not like physical masks, so like something like this, like Taskmaster. Wow, that looks actually really awesome, to be honest. Then we've got a whole bunch of torso pieces, which is fantastic. Really happy about that. Lots and lots of variation and customization there. Then we've got our different arm pieces, so you could have different types of gauntlets and such. Very cool. Then we move on to the hands themselves. And then the I guess chest, or not chest, sorry, the hips piece there as well. So there we are. Ooh, there's actually some really cool belt buckles and such as well. Very cool. And then we have the legs, so the actual final part of the attire. And last but certainly not least is the weapons of choices. So if we give him a shield, then obviously the character is going to have all of Captain America's abilities there. Thor, Hawkeye, Loki, Black Widow's batons, Nebula's swords, Heimdall's sword, Volstag's axe, the Winter Soldier's gun, very cool, the Destroyer gun, that actually looks awesome, and last but certainly not least is Falcon's pistols. So not too shabby. Then of course you can actually name your character right there, and if you press this, it will essentially just create customs for you. So there we are. Whoa. There are some really cool customs included in here. That's pretty nifty, actually. Yikes. All right. Look at that one. Like, hey, whoa, that's actually awesome looking. Look at that. Ooh, that looks cool too. All right, so let's get to actually customizing our own character here. So let's think first, what do we want to create? I kind of had an idea at first. I was like, ooh, maybe we could create a Spider-Man custom. But I'm looking at all of these and I'm like, I don't know if we have the right items here. I think we have to go with like a Daredevil face to be able to swing through the city. I wonder if that's going to give us those powers or not. So wait, is this what changes the color? Oh, okay, it is. So that's interesting. Let's see. What would we need to do? I think we need to go with this red right here for Spidey-like colors, but we don't need just red. That's the problem, really. All right, what do we have for hair pieces? Maybe we could use like a helmet or something to cover up some of the exposed things. Let's see, maybe we could use a helmet. I'm trying to think here. If we were to use a helmet, which one would work somewhat well? Yeah, that does not look good at all. Nope. Nope, and nope, and nope. I'm trying to think here. We could probably create Peter Parker. That would be quite easy, but creating Spider-Man, that's the tricky part here. I mean, I think the best thing is probably just having no actual attire there. I guess, ooh, now that I think about it, we could go for like a different type of Spider-Man, like not your typical Spidey attire. I think that this is probably the best red we were going to get for Spider-Man. Those arms actually work really well for Spidey. Let's see. We need to find something that is somewhat webbed looking. Ooh, this chest plate right here makes me think of Deadpool. We might be able to create a Deadpool custom. That would be kind of nifty if we could actually do that. Let's see. This one would work for Deadpool as well, actually. It might work for Spidey as well. We need something with like a chest crest. Oh man, this is so tricky. The Mighty Destroyer is like perfect for the Punisher. Ooh, we'll create the Punisher after this. That'll be good. We could either use this for the Punisher or this. This would work as well for Crossbones. This might be a, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking this might be the best attire for Spidey, kind of. I mean, I just don't see anything else that is too fitting. Maybe this, I don't know. It's a little too busy. There's like too much stuff going on there. Let's see. I really think that might be our best choice, really. Maybe this one. We could do like a black suit Spider-Man. That might be actually a pretty good idea. And we could use the Mark 16 torso for that. But for now, I really think that the Crimson Dynamo is probably the best we could do right there. It's like a mechanical Spidey. That's what we're creating here. Mechanical Spidey. All right, we'll keep those arms. Then we got to turn the hands as well red. Then we'll go for the hips piece. And we could maybe try to throw in a little bit of blue here. It would be nice. Let's see. None of this blue really works. Maybe this blue? I don't know. That pink is like, it really stands out a lot. What else do we have? Ooh, that might work actually. There we go. That kind of works. And then for the legs, I think we might go with something bluish. Just to like balance out all the reds that we have, because Spidey is like red and blue, typical. Those are the colors that we would look to. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot more red leg pieces that would work. Oh man, I wish we had this in red. That would work perfect. That's the thing overall, is that I wish what they would do in the future is like you could have the legs, but then also you could change the colors of the legs. So like, let's say if you pick these ones, you could then go ahead and like bring up a specific color for them. I think that would be so cool. Like, it would be really, really neat to see that. Let's just cycle through these. Ooh, those actually work for Spidey legs. Right? Ooh, that actually works real nice, to be honest. Let's see. Could we pick something better in terms of a hips piece? That kind of looks all right. Obviously, we're going to need to remove the guns. That's something that Spider-Man would not be carrying. Yeah, it's a little bit too bright. That kind of works somewhat. I don't know. It's really tricky to get just the right attire. This is a weird version of Spidey. You know what Spider-Man we could create, without a doubt, probably, is Spider-Man Noir. That would be probably a pretty easy version to do. because I think most of the pieces are available to us, so we could probably create that version. This is kind of an impromptu Spider-Man, kind of working with what we have and trying to make do with it and trying to hopefully get a somewhat decent design going here. Maybe this? I don't know. No, the white in the front is a little bit too much. Oh, man, this is so tricky. Just try... Ooh. Ooh, that looks good. I like that. That looks actually really, really nice. All right, so we've got the legs, figured out. We need no weapons of choice. And there's our weird impromptu Spidey. It's not the greatest design, I am aware. Do not be concerned about that. But we really had to make things work with what we had here, so kind of had to hope for the best. Wait, what are we... I don't really want to spell out Spider-Man, so I think what we'll do is we'll just spell Spidey, because otherwise this is going to take way too long. So we'll just call him Spidey. Oh, wait. Let's change the case. There we go. There we go. And we just need E and a Y. And we will be good to go. There is Spider-Man. Can I clear this? How do I clear it? There we go. All right, so we've got Spidey figured out. That's awesome. Very cool. We got one character done. Let's back out, and I actually would like to try to design right now. Maybe... Oh, I really want to try Deadpool. I think... Do we have the right helmet, though? Or, like, anything for that matter? Oh, I wish we could have... Man, this stinks. If we could change the colors of some of these things, we could really make this work. Like, if we could change that to be red, that could be perfect for, like, Deadpool's, like, little... stick in the back. Oh, actually. No. Again, I wish we had more color variations there. That would be so awesome. I guess if we were to design Deadpool, it would have to be something like maybe Red Skull's face. Along with, obviously, we need to have the red skin here. So we'd go with that. Then no hairpiece, probably. Or maybe we could do like a really funny... Ooh, we could do... Lady Deadpool with this hairpiece, right? That would work, actually. Let's see. What hairpieces are there? Maybe there's a hairpiece that we could use for this? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, there's Deadpool. Halloween Deadpool, right? There we go. That would work, actually. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Deadpool dressed up as someone like Conan O'Brien or something? I don't know. Come on. What do we have here? Ooh, this could actually work for Deadpool if it was red. This would work for Deadpool as well if it was red. But it's not, so it doesn't work because of that. Yeah, I don't think that there are any hair pieces here that we could grab that would really add to Deadpool. Maybe this? No, not really. Doesn't work all that well. Alright, so we'd have to go with this. Then for the chest, we need to go with something red. And I think that, again, this could work really, really well, but I also would really like to see what this looks like. Oh, man, it looks so much better here, doesn't it? Like, in this preview here, it doesn't look like there's gold in it, so it looks like there's, like, you see right there, it's gray, right? So it's not gold, which is weird, because then when you bring it up, it actually looks gray. What about this? That could kind of work, actually. The Hawkeye torso there, that might work. Let's see. What about this chest plate? Nope. Too much silver on that. We don't need that much silver. That's the problem. The Iron Man armors have way too much gold and silver in them, so it becomes a little bit tricky to, like, get it to look right. I think the Hawkeye torso piece might be the best one we have. We could do something like this, like, just, like, regular attire, instead of, like, armored Deadpool type thing. That might work, but we typically need something that has like belt buckles or something on it, which is why I like this, because it has that like chest belt buckle thing going on, because Deadpool obviously wears a bunch of belt buckles and such. That's Rob Liefeld's designs. So, who's the creator of Deadpool, by the way? I shouldn't just drop that like everybody knows who he is, but, you know, that's the clarification there. But yeah, I think we'll go with the Hawkeye there. Then for the arms, I guess we kind of have to go now black on the arms, and that's the main issue. Well, plus the other issue is that now he's got arrows on his back. I didn't realize that. Is there anyone who has somewhat of a darker attire who would have like a sword sheath on their back? I wish we could use something red. Like, again, this looks perfect for Deadpool. It would work so well, but then when you bring it up, it has so much gold in it, and that's the problem there. If it didn't have gold, it would really, really work well. Let's just cycle through. Ooh, that could work, actually. We'll see. Okay, let's just cycle through them real quick. Ooh, that looks nice, too. All right, we need to just see if there's anything... How's this Hawkeye look? Okay. There's not enough red on that one. Ooh, that's nice. There's a couple variations of the skull design. I didn't even realize that. All right, let's just cycle through and see what we have. Ooh, if we had this in red, that would be perfect. That would be really, really nice. There's a Deadpool attire. He'd wear that. Wait, so they have... That is so weird. So wait a minute. Because how did we just change the color on that? What did we just select? Like, for example, what I mean is, if I were to, let's say, get... Like, would it work if we were to... I don't know. Let's say we take some armor... Or, I don't know. Not an armor, I guess. Technically, we would have to go... Let's see. What was one that we really liked that wasn't red? Let's go for that first. So let's say we have this, right? This would work for Deadpool really well. The colors don't. But let's say I went for that, and then we made the body red. Ooh, okay, that's much better, actually. Okay, this is awesome. I didn't know we could... Wait, so could we have done this in red as well for, like, Spidey and stuff? Ooh, that would have worked much better for Spider-Man, honestly. That would have worked much, much better. Actually, probably even in this red right there. Oh, that is so nice. So we can change the colors. Oh, that is so cool. Wait, could we do that for helmets and stuff? Oh, please tell me yes, we can. No, we cannot. Oh, man. That is not awesome at all now. That is not awesome at all. I guess technically you could change the colors of things this way. Right? Like, you could change the Red Skull design to a different color. So, in that aspect, that's kind of cool that you could do that. So, you could, like, grab a different design and then change the color on it. So, that's kind of cool, actually. And technically, if you didn't have the big A right there, we would have taken this and turned it red for Deadpool. I think that would have actually worked better. But he's going to have the big letter A on his forehead, and that wouldn't work. So... well, I mean, it depends, of course. If you ask Deadpool, you're like, oh, it's pretty appropriate to describe me. But yeah, let's see. We need something. Oh man, we need something that would fit. Maybe one of the Captain America outfits. Like if we took this one and then changed it to red, and if we went with like this red. Okay, that kind of works. A little bit too much black on that attire, which is a bit unfortunate. Kind of wish we could have had that in a, like, maybe all red color. That would be really, really nifty. But it obviously does not seem to actually work. I was thinking maybe Black Widow because she also has a lot of pouches. Man, this is really tough. Maybe Falcon? No. What if we took actually this and then we changed its color? Could it become darker? Okay, that kind of works. You know what? That actually does work. But what if we went brighter red to cover up all those golds? There we go. All right, I think that actually does look pretty nice. And then for the arms, let's go with... We could go with just the regular arms, but I think maybe these ones would work better. Because it looks like little pouches and stuff. Could we change the color on that, though, to be the darker red? Or I guess the brighter red. There we go. So, well, does that match? It kind of matches, right? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. There we go. Nope, that's too bright. Was it these red arms? Really? It doesn't feel like it was. Let's see. Maybe these ones will match better. Yeah, that works much nicer. All right. I think we also have to change the color on the face then, right? We have to make that a little bit darker. You gotta go for this Deadpool there. All right. That works. With a smile and everything, that fits kind of Deadpool's expression. It obviously does not look like his mask or anything, so that's a bit unfortunate. Now, what are his gloves? I think he wears usually actually black gloves, I'm pretty sure. So black or gray. So that works. Then the torso piece. The torso piece might actually be fine that way. Let's see. What is this one? Does that match? It seems to be a little bit out of color, right? So I'm not too sure about that. Let's see. Maybe we could go with this. Yeah, you know what? I think that works. Especially because it just covers up the details there so you don't see as much of them. Ooh, these look nice. Can we change the color of this as well, please? Please tell me we can, because if we cannot, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, there we go. All right, not bad. That actually looks pretty nice. It's not perfect, and obviously it doesn't look exactly like pouches, but it doesn't look too bad either. We have to choose now, though. Do we give him the double katanas, or do we give him, let's say, the pistols? I kind of wish you could give him both. That would have been awesome. But let's go with the pistols, because typically everyone would do the katanas, so let's go with something a little bit different here. And we shall, of course, call him the one and only Deadpool. Whoops. There we go. And lowercase, please. And there we go. It'll be faster to go this way, actually. Same here. And then we'll go capitals again. Then, whoops. Small scale. Whoa, what am I doing? I'm going the wrong way. I'm like, why am I going that way? I think it might be faster to go this way, actually. We need lowercase. And there we go. Deadpool is complete, ladies and gentlemen. We have designed Deadpool and Spider-Man. It took way longer than I actually thought it would. But now we need to actually travel on over and test out our characters. Let's go to space, why not? And then let's go to a different hub world. We've always been in Manhattan, so we're actually going to summon in Spidey, or at least what we tried to make a Spider-Man. I'm going to try to do a couple of different variations. That was my first time like diving into things, obviously, so we kind of really learned more so today how things work with this. So now going forward, we can actually think of like, okay, who can we design and just how far can we go in terms of the design? And obviously we're going to need to take some liberties with the designs because you're not going to get it to look perfect. I mean, that's just not going to happen because you're working with quite a few limitations in terms of what the customization is given to you. So you kind of have to work around that and almost sometimes take some creative liberties and be like, well, look, yeah, that doesn't look like Deadpool. I agree with you 100%. But it certainly has some resemblance. You know, it has the key colors. It has somewhat of a look that represents somewhat like that pouched look that he would typically have. So I think it works, and hopefully it'll look really, really nice once we actually call upon them. So let's do this. Here we go. Spidey, let's see what you look like. Can he? Oh, wow. He didn't even get Daredevil abilities. So I'm not really sure how you're supposed to give him his Daredevil abilities that way then. I was very hopeful that he would, because now he just does not look like Spider-Man at all, because he can't web sling across the city. I mean, somewhat of an accurate, somewhat design. Obviously not so much on the chest and such. The face actually doesn't look that bad. I was a little bit concerned that it would look really, really bad. But overall, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see. What about Deadpool? All right. I think that looks pretty nice. It's not perfect, again. Clearly, it won't be. But I think that looks pretty cool. I mean, it's a pretty nice representation of him. I think from far away, especially, like that does look like a whole bunch of pouches and armor and such. So I think that works, and he does look really, really cool, actually. Even if this is not Deadpool, come up with a name for this guy. Maybe like Redpool or something, because it's Deadpool and Red Skull crossed over, or maybe I don't know, Deadpool, Mark Deadpool for Iron Man or something. I don't know. So, nonetheless, ladies and gents, come up with a creative name for this guy. Plus, let me know what customs would you like to see in the future. I'll catch you guys in a few days with some more custom characters on Lego Marvel Avengers. As always, have an absolutely fan-fantastic day, and I'll catch all of you lovely folks next time. Peace out. See you laters, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.